I would rather not talk anymore. I just don't want to. I want to stay out.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
This is very scary. Can you not? Can you take that?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
I don't like where this is going.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Run the Receipts. I am your host, Mr. Receipts. Today we're going to look at a video by Campus Reform, and it's titled, I Don't Want to Answer Any of This, Transgender Athlete Debate. She's going to go around and ask some questions about Title IX and women's sports and what it actually means. And then she's going to ask some questions about what do people think or believe in regard to men playing women's sports. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a listen and see what the community has to say about it.
Hey guys, it's Olivia Krolchak here with the Riley Gaines Center. We are at University of Georgia today for the NCAA championships, and we are testing the knowledge of swimmers, coaches, and parents to see if they know what Title IX is and see if the NCAA is really protecting those values. Can you guys tell me a little bit about what Title IX is?
Title IX is basically what gives women the same opportunity as men in sports and college.
Title IX was like the legislation that essentially made like women like legally equal to men. I think in like a lot of like swimming or like other sports contexts, it means that like you have to invest the same in like women's sports or like women that you do in men, but it also has like other impacts. It's just like sport.
Excellent.
I don't think equality, gender equality in sport,
And not having discrimination based on gender, but also, you know, to protect students from predators. Yeah.
And are you aware of what the Biden administration is trying to do to change Title IX?
I am not.
Yes, and it angers me greatly.
Stuff about it, definitely. I don't know if I knew he was actively trying to change it, though.
Oh, this is political now. Oh, no, we're not going to do this. Sorry.
Do you think this will have an impact on women's sports?
Probably. I don't really want to answer these questions very well.
So notice, you know, everyone understands and they know what Title IX is. So now the next question that she asks is, do you know what the Biden administration is trying to do? Which is basically include transgenders, men now wanting to participate in women's sports. So she goes to this gentleman and asks him what he thinks about it. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. And on top of that, he got his face blurred. I mean, why can't we talk about it? I mean, you already understand, you know, the difference between men and women's sports. And then now as a man or a human being, you can't stand up and say whether you agree with it or don't agree with it. And I'm just speculating that he doesn't want to talk about it because he's in fear of something. Maybe it's his job that he's in fear of and he wants to keep his job. So now you got to play crazy in order to keep your job. You can't even have an honest opinion about something that's asinine. Let's continue.
All right. Yeah, that's tricky stuff. Obviously.
Yeah.
And I've got daughters of my own. I'm obviously here. I love this. And there's a lot of wide ranging things that are way above my pay grade that I don't.
So the gentleman says he's got 2 daughters. And then now he goes in to say something is way above your pay grade. So you meaning to tell me that you would risk your daughter's safety, whether that be in, you know, playing basketball or volleyball, whatever sport it is, all the way down to having to shower with men in there in the bathrooms or in the shower rooms? If your daughter is in the bathroom stall and there's, you know, she's got to share that with men. So how is that above your pay grade? These are your daughters that you got to think about. You certainly can't be passive in regard to that. Let's continue.
To have all the answers to right now.
I think it's sad. I mean, really, for women to work as hard as they do, and then to have someone who is not a woman but thinks they are step in and win. It's ridiculous.
Do you feel that the NCAA is doing a good job to protect those values of Title IX?
I would say so, yeah.
Not entirely.
The NCAA is doing whatever it is they're told from above, and that's not protecting.
Would it be controversial?
I don't either.
How would you feel if a biological male identifying as a woman wanted to compete? Do you feel?
Look at that. She don't even want to answer any of that. And it's shameful because you're a woman. And I'm going to tell you straight up, the only people who wouldn't want to answer that are the ones who believe that, you know, you can be gay, believe that you can be transgender, believe that you could, you know what I'm saying, if you want to be a butterfly, they believe you can do that. The only people that won't answer that are those people, and one of the reasons why is if you let them talk long enough, you'll find out that they contradict themselves also. So they usually run from that type of argument, because if you ask them long enough, when they say something, it's like, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying. Like, why would you even believe in that? Oh, okay, you got to say that because everything else in your belief system is off too. So in order to justify your belief system, yeah, I don't want to answer it, or if, when you do answer it, it's a goofy answer. Let's continue.
That it would be okay for a biological male to transition to a woman and compete against the swimmers here today.
I gotta. Yeah, I don't know that we're.
No comment.
How do you not want to answer that though? Is it okay for a man to cut his penis off and then now go play basketball or volleyball or run track? The people in society is crazy that they don't even want to answer that question, because again, these are the same people, man, that are so far left that they'll just allow anything. I guarantee these people are pro-abortion, pro-gay, pro-transgender, pro-kids cutting off their body parts, and if they allow, let them be who they want to feel like they are. I guarantee you all those people who are walking away, they all agree with that stuff. But they know it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Let's continue.
I don't know that we're.
No comment.
I would rather not talk anymore. I just don't want to. I want to stay out.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Can you take that?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
So he wants his face completely removed from the whole video, because obviously people are walking around in fear of something. What is it? Like, you can't even go out in society and be normal and have logical beliefs without that being scrutinized. And it's unfortunate. All of them knew and understood what Title IX was, but once you ask them, is it fair for a man to become a woman and then play women's sports, they all ran from it. So let me know what you guys and gals think in the comments section. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. And until next time, deuces.